Hi and welcome to Inside Singapore. I'm your host Jamie Yeo and you're watching Inside the TV. Coming up on the August show.
Celebrate Singapore's 50th birthday in style with some of the coolest bars and attractions along the iconic Singapore River. Looking for a drink with a difference? Join our insider Edward for a lowdown on the hottest bespoke cocktail bars the Lion City has to offer. For meat lovers, Lowry's is an institution. Indulge your cravings and find out exactly what makes these the best prime ribs in town. And come with me as I check out the delicious healthy dishes on offer at Tangerine in Espa and learn from celebrity chef Ian Kittichai exactly what makes their food so unique.
For all this and more, stay tuned to Inside Singapore.
Coming up, we'll cover everything from the city's colorful history and vibrant culture to its diverse attractions and the remarkable shopping opportunities that have made it world famous for retail therapy. And once the sun goes down, we'll explore the incredible choice of dining and nightlife options that have made Singapore the most happening city in Southeast Asia. Singapore is well known for its unique blend of historical buildings and cutting-edge modern design. The skyscrapers of the CBD tower over well-preserved colonial structures like the Old Post Office, the Asian Civilizations Museum, and the colorful riverside shophouses of Boat and Clark Quays, now lively nightlife centers. No building is more iconic than Raffles Hotel, if only to try the world-famous Singapore sling where it was first invented.
A short stroll away, you'll find the Asian Civilizations Museum and the Old Parliament House, now named the Arts House.
Occupying the almost 200-year-old building that was the original home to Singapore's Parliament, the Arts House is the spiritual home for Singapore's vibrant art scene, playing host to literary arts, film, performing, and visual arts and festivals. Overlooking Bow Quay, a statue of Sir Stamford Raffles pays tribute to its establishment of the area as a port in the early 1800s. The Kavanagh Bridge, a vital link to the flourishing river trade at the time, is still standing, making it the oldest bridge in Singapore.
Imagine an 18-hole championship golf course located right smack in the center of Singapore with amazing views of our iconic cityscape, be it day or night.
The award-winning Marina Bay Golf Course features a unique 4-tier driving range to practice your swing.
This golf course has quite a few challenging holes, especially my favorite, the iconic par 3 13 hole.
Characteristic of the links-styled course is the pot bunker, and there are 91 pot bunkers to look out for at Marina Bay Golf Course.
After a hard day's work, my favorite after-golf activities are a quick foot massage at Energy Bay and a sumptuous dinner at the Canopy Cafe. This is a great way to complete your golfing day. If you want to start your holiday here in Singapore on a high, Faber Peak Singapore is a must-visit. Take a scenic joyride on board the Singapore cable car. Nothing beats the thrill of taking off in your very own cable car. And with the expanded cable car Sky network and the all-new Sentosa line, get an incredible bird's-eye view of more of the beautiful island resort, Sentosa.
Linking Mount Faber and Singapore's State of Fun, it's the only cable car in the world that flies over lush greenery, across a highway, through an office building, and over a cruise bay before arriving on Sentosa. Before boarding, get the most out of your trip at Faber Peak by kicking off the day with the Happy Drill. Start with getting a pair of wishing bells from the gift shop. Pen your wishes and tie them at the Garden of Happy Promises. And snap a photo on our happy step. Stop by Spuds and Aprons and savor delectable dishes while soaking in breathtaking views of Singapore from the top of Mount Faber.
I'm all ready for my cable car joyride.
Enjoy the best seats in town to catch a 360-degree visual treat of the lush greenery of Mount Faber Park, Singapore's city skyline, harbourfront, Sentosa Island and Resorts World Sentosa. Just a 3 to 5 minute walk from Sentosa Station on the Mount Faber line, 3 new stations will drop you right at the feet of the state-of-the-art world-class attractions. Explore the Merlion, check out the Mega Zip and 4D Adventureland at India Lookout, and discover Underwater World at Siloso Point Station. Just a handful of the countless opportunities at your fingertips when you arrive on Sentosa. And on the way back, don't forget to look out for dolphins swimming below too.
If you're in Singapore on a Friday or Sunday and are looking for a great time with a difference, hop onto an MRT or a cab and take an easy ride to the Singapore Turf Club.
Next to Kranji MRT on the North-South line and just 20 to 30 minutes taxi from the city, Singapore Turf Club offers so much more than a day at the races.
The club has a whole range of activities, venues, dining and lifestyle options. It's guaranteed fun whatever the weather.
Before or even during the races, try the karting circuit, designed by world-renowned F1 circuit designer Herman Tilke. The karts can go as fast as 100 kilometers per hour, so it's not for the faint-hearted. The club itself is split over 4 levels. If you're traveling in a large group, experience the races in absolute luxury and book a table in a box on level 4 with drinks and delicious meals all included. Watch the action unfold from the comfort of your table with your friends, or step outside onto the balcony for the best view in the house. Oh, and remember, dress to impress.
The owner's lounge here on level 3 is a more informal affair, where the tables are arranged comfortably so you're guaranteed to not miss a thing. There's great food and drinks on tap here, and the atmosphere when the horses are crossing the line is simply electric.
Whether you're hankering for some Western comfort food or feel like experiencing a taste of the Orient, the Owner's Lounge has you covered with a full menu of Western and Eastern favorites, not to mention a well-stocked bar serving an excellent selection of wine, draft beer and cocktails, served in a great space with huge floor-to-ceiling windows that'll make you feel like you're right next to the race itself.
In between the races, you can get up close and personal to the horses and the jockeys. Tell you what, you don't realize how big they are until you're right next to them.
The parade ring is a hub of activity between races. It's a great place to get a feel for the raw energy and passion that goes into each event.
But of course, during the race, there is no better place to be than right in the middle of the action. Trackside is where you find all the hardcore fans and where the atmosphere is best at the club. Come on!
One Altitude at One Raffles Place is situated in one of the most convenient locations in the city. Perched atop Singapore's tallest building and just a few steps from Raffles Place MRT.
One Altitude offers a great daytime deal for tourists. Just pick up a ticket here at the ground level of One Raffles Place and get a great guided tour of Singapore's highest viewing deck.
On the way up, check out the view over the bay as you're whisked to the 63rd floor where your tour begins. An experienced guide will walk you through Singapore's best landmarks from the city's only 360-degree viewing deck, with fantastic views over Marina Bay, the ocean and the city.
And afterwards, move downstairs to the 2-star restaurant Stella, where executive chef Chris Miller serves up a great value fine dining lunch menu.
Stella's lunch menu features an impressive selection of Western and Japanese cuisine.
But for me, nothing beats their dessert buffet. It's a showcase of sweet treats from cakes to pastries to more refined seasonal delights.
One Altitude's daytime deal is available only by purchasing a ticket at the ground floor of One Raffles Place. To find out more, check out onealtitude.com.
I'm here on sunny Sentosa at the newest beach location in town, aptly named Seaside. This is an ideal one-stop destination for those people who love lazy days spent in the sun, surrounded by delicious food, wonderful drinks, and fun company. There are 5 different outlets here, each offering everything you need for a fun day out in the sun. There are 2 bars at Seaside to choose from. the laid-back sandbar, and the legendary Bikini Bar, already a Singaporean beach bar institution. At Bikini Bar, there is always a party going on, with classic rock hits, ice-cold beers, and live sport action. When you come to Sentosa, make sure your first stop is Sandbar here on Siloso Beach.
You can't miss Sandbar. Check out the landmark bamboo art structure, handcrafted by renowned Indonesian artist Joko Avianto. It's a sight to behold and the first thing you'll see when you get down to Siloso Beach.
They've got a great range of drinks here, from soft drinks to ice-cold beer to cocktails. My favorite is their signature strawberry mojito. Backing up the bars are 3 casual eateries to choose from: Coast, Flame, and Makan Makan.
And when you get hungry, worry not. The flavorful aromas of roasted meats from Flame fill the air.
It's a haven for meat lovers. Today, I'm having their famous Flame Platter and their signature flat iron steak. Which one first?
And end the day on the beach with great music from local artists every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and public holidays, while the ocean twinkles in the background.
Today, I am going to show you how you can fly.
In your first lesson, you should be able to fly for a little while above the water, but it takes a bit more time before you get the skills to do more complicated maneuvers like Alfred. If you like adrenaline thrills, you'll definitely love this. I think I'll just watch for now. Looks really fun though. I'll definitely try this next time.
Bars, pools, luxury shopping, a spa, fine dining restaurants. This might sound like a luxury hotel or resort, but the best thing about this particular hotel, it floats.
Lay Asia's largest cruise ship, the Royal Caribbean's Mariner of the Seas, on its side, and it would tower over every building in Singapore.
Join our insider Sonia as she gives you the lowdown on what Asia's largest cruise ship has to offer.
Well, my first preconception has just been blown out of the water. No pun intended. The room is way bigger than I expected, with even a cozy bed, a dressing area, and a sitting area. But there's far too much to explore to hang around here. Let's go see what there is to do on board. I know, cliche to start with shopping, but I was too excited about the promise of a promenade on board a ship. Check out these shophouse facades. If you're thinking you won't have enough to do while you're at sea, worry not. The ship is a treasure trove of things to do, from shopping to mini golf and even ice skating. I'm not exactly a pro when it comes to rock climbing, but how many chances in life do you get to climb a wall over the ocean? All right, well, I did my best. Fortunately, I had my friend Laura to help me out, but now I'm famished. The ship has a whole range of restaurants, bars, and cafes serving everything from fusion buffet to fine dining options. I opted for the fine dining restaurant, where a table is reserved for every passenger every night. I'll be completely honest, I really wasn't expecting much, but I'm really surprised. This is quite delicious. But my day aboard the Mariner of the Seas isn't over yet. There's an exciting lineup of evening entertainment that promises to keep going into the wee hours. But what I'm really excited about is catching the Ice Spectacular. A live show performs on the first ever ice rink at sea. Royal Caribbean's Ice Spectacular features professional skaters from all over the world. My day on board Mariner of the Seas has been nothing short of perfect. And I got to meet the captain himself, and even Kung Fu Panda. Mariner of the Seas truly offers something for everyone. For more information on cruises leaving from Singapore, check out the Royal Caribbean website.
If you're looking for something adrenaline pumping and exciting for the family, check out the Skyline Luge Sentosa. It's so fun, once it's never enough. Now there are 2 trails, the Jungle and the Dragon Trail. Apparently a pro can take about a minute. I'm gonna try to do it in 3 minutes. See ya! This was so much fun. The luge ride down was really exciting, but taking the sky ride up, totally relaxing. To the left, to the left. That was so awesome! The fun doesn't stop when the sun goes down because as you can see, even at night, the track is lit beautifully. I'm gonna do it again!
You're watching Insider TV, the insider's guide to the world's most exciting cities.
I'm here at Sentosa 4D Adventureland, one of Sentosa's most popular attractions, where you can have fun whatever the weather.
Located within easy distance of Sentosa's island transport, just a quick walk from Imbiah Lookout, this dynamic attraction is not just a fantastic escape from the tropical sun or a passing rain shower, it's a thrilling adventure for the whole family. With modern state-of-the-art theaters, customers can choose from 3 exciting experiences: Extreme Log Ride, Journey to the Mysterious Island, and Desperados.
If you like adrenaline thrills, you should try Extreme Log Ride, a high-speed adventure that has you speeding on a virtual roller coaster ride through the jungle, all in super realistic 4D high definition. For a bit of gunslinging fun, don't miss Desperados, where you can saddle up and take on a gang of outlaws in a fast-paced interactive shootout.
Journey to the Mysterious Island is equally impressive, taking viewers on an immersive adventure that includes wind, water, and amazingly realistic special effects. Entry tickets to Sentosa 4D Adventureland include access to all the rides here, and with unlimited admissions for the whole day, with free entry for children under 3. So if you're looking for a truly unforgettable 4D experience, check out the Sentosa 4D Adventureland. You won't regret it. Explore the world's best rainforest zoo right here in Singapore. With many award-winning exhibits and shows, the fun never ends at the Singapore Zoo. Discover a colorful paradise at the world's largest bird park. Jurong Bird Park houses over 5,000 birds across 380 species, one of the largest collections of birds in the world. Escape into the world of drama and mystery at the night safari. As dusk falls, come up close to over 1,000 nocturnal animals and catch a rare glimpse into their nightly rituals.
One way to see the city is from the sky, on board the world's highest observation wheel, the Singapore Flyer. On a clear day like today, you can see the entire island.
Don't miss the chance to experience the past and present of Asia at Singapore's award-winning museums. Remember, you can save more than 50% off museum admission fees when you purchase the 3-day museum pass.
The ever-popular musical Singing in the Rain will start its run on the 9th of July until August 2nd at the MasterCard Theatres at Marina Bay Sands. The spectacular production is packed full of charm, romance and comedy. Buy your tickets at sistik.com.sg. After 3 years in the making, the LKY musical will run from July 21st until August 16. The musical will highlight late Mr. Lee's college life leading up to the independence of Singapore. For a limited time only, so get your tickets now. Mark your calendars as the teenage heartthrob Cody Simpson will be performing for a one-night concert at the Klang Theatre on 10th August. Another great artistic experience will be taking place at the Singapore International Festival of Arts on 6th of August until 20th September. You can expect street performances, public film screening and brunch talks. For more information, visit sifa.sg.
Welcome to Singapore's sunny island of Sentosa, a short train, bus, taxi, or even a cable car ride away from the city. It's a one-stop holiday destination that boasts of dozens of attractions, restaurants, bars, beaches, places to stay, and opportunities for you to have some fun in the sun. What's more, enter via the Sentosa Boardwalk and it's free. Let's explore!
The State of Fun is full of exciting attractions with great views. See the island from up high at Tiger Sky Tower. Have a mind-bending experience at the Trick Eye Museum. Adventure through the history of Singapore at Images of Singapore Live. Take a selfie with your favorite stars at Madame Tussauds Singapore and explore the creatures beneath the waves at Underwater World Singapore and Dolphin Lagoon.
And where better to start your Sentosa adventure than at the icon of Singapore?
The Sentosa merlion is a mythical half-lion, half-fish creature that symbolizes our strength and prosperity. Get a stunning 360-degree view of the island from the summit and take home your very own prosperity coin, a great memento of your day and your time in Singapore.
Before Sentosa became a state of fun, it played an important role in Singapore's history.
Now the fort has multimedia exhibits that recreate the drama of time, as well as the nation's largest collection of World War II memorabilia.
Nature lovers have to visit the Butterfly Park in Insect Kingdom, where you can catch butterflies emerging from their cocoons, watch them fly around you, and meet some feathered friends as well. Hello!
A fun and eco-friendly way to get around Sentosa is on a Segway. Segway Tours offers guided scenic tours around the island. Glide around Siloso, Palawan and Tanjong Beach and explore places you never knew existed.
If you have kids, you should bring them down to the Pot of Lost Wonder. They have an awesome kids' play area and the adults can sit around and drink a glass of wine or beer while they play. Even if you don't have kids, come check out the restaurant here. It's called the Pot Belly. Delicious food.
Adrenaline junkies have to try Mega Zip, an adventure park with some of the most extreme zip lines in Asia. iFly Singapore, where you can simulate jumping out of a plane and literally flying through the air, and 4D Adventureland with 4 high-tech interactive adventures in one location.
One attraction you simply can't miss is the Skyline Luge Sentosa, which offers an action-packed descent through the forest, down to the beach along 2 different courses. Wish me luck! Woo!
Also worth a splash is Wave House Sentosa, where the adventurers can learn to surf and others like me can relax with a drink and watch the pros in action. Wave House Sentosa is now also home to Sea Breeze Water Sports, which offers jetpack flights, banana boat rides and more. Just along Siloso Beach is the Flying Trapeze, another spot for thrill seekers. And when night falls, taking the dazzling Wings of Time show, set outdoors against the backdrop of an open sea with water, laser and fire effects set to majestic music. After all that fun, Sentosa is a great place to just chill, with plenty of excellent bars and restaurants. For authentic Asian food, try Taste of Asia at the beach station, which serves fantastic food from all over Asia. And for that laid-back beach vibe, Seaside has 3 great locations right on Siloso Beach, with Coast's Sandbar, Flame, Makan Makan, and the famous Bikini Bar offering a varied selection of dining and drinking options.
For a fitting end to a perfect day, take a stroll along Sentosa Boardwalk and enjoy the cool sea breeze and magnificent views of the harbour. It's a memorable end to a fun day out on Sentosa.
The world is your playground. Discover it with Insider TV. From Shanghai to Singapore, KL to Queenstown, explore the best cities in Asia and beyond with the world's best insiders guide. When you travel, travel with Insider TV.
You know, a lot of people are under the misapprehension that there's not much happening in Singapore. Nothing could be further from the truth. This city rocks. You've got Marina Bay, you've got the new Botanical Gardens, you've got the bird park, one of the world's best zoos, the Singapore Flyer, and multiculturalism. That's what I love. It brings so much culture, So much food. Little India, Chinatown, got the Thai quarter around here, and this is the Arab quarter, Arab Street, where you get some of the best Egyptian and Middle Eastern food. Nasi padang. Oh, I think falafel, kibbeh, kanafa with cream. That's what I want.
Eating is Singapore's national obsession. From the country's top tables and exclusive restaurants to the vibrant hawker centers that cover the city-state, the energy and devotion that Singaporeans have for their local cuisine is second to none. If you want to strike up a conversation with a local, just ask where the best wonton noodle store is or who makes the spiciest chili crab. Singapore is well known for its selection of iconic hawker centers, but none is so impressive as the queen of the crop, Lau Pa Sat.
Located in the middle of the central business district, Lau Pa Sat is housed in the former Telok Ayer Market, a cast iron Victorian structure shipped out from Scotland in the 19th century. When the market was moved elsewhere, the site became a food centre and has remained as one of the city's finest ever since. Lau Pa Sat offers a wide selection of local delicacies and international choices. The good news is that Lau Pa Sat has just undergone a major renovation and now offers more seating, vastly improved ventilation, and a wider selection of local and international cuisines to whet your appetite. It still remains true to its history though, making it a fascinating place to visit. As always, look for the cues to discover what's good here.
I've scoured the stalls here for some of my favorite dishes. I've got the Singapore favorite chicken rice, the Vietnamese rice paper rolls, and the thunder tea rice. There's also some Turkish wrap, fried Hokkien mee, delicious fishball noodles, and of course iced kacang. Where do I start? Another improvement after the renovation is Key 18, a relaxing place to have a cold drink and watch the world go by.
Perhaps one of the highlights of Lau Pa Sat in the evenings is the great selection of satay available here when Boon Tat Street is closed to traffic.
Dining al fresco here is the perfect way to end the day. Beef, chicken and mutton satay. You should check out all the other local delights as well, like sambal stingray, chili crab, roti john, and if you want something western, they even have spaghetti with a homemade meatball. Wash all this down with beer. Absolutely perfect.
Whether you choose to eat inside or out, a visit to Lau Pa Sat should be on everyone's itinerary. If Singapore is a food capital, then Lau Pa Sat is very much its beating heart. Bon appetit! You're watching Insider TV, the insider's guide to the world's most exciting cities.
Located on the 4th floor of Mandarin Gallery and with floor-to-ceiling windows offering unbeatable views of Orchard Road, Lowry's is an icon in Singapore, famous for its impeccable service and exceptional American cuisine.
If you're looking to impress someone, Lowry's is the place. The view, the ambiance, the service, and of course, the food make it perfect for a romantic meal. Lowry's also offers a great range of private and corporate dining options, with fully equipped dining rooms with presentation facilities and free Wi-Fi.
But for me, Lowry's is all about its food. It's a work of art, from the spinning salad to the iconic silver cart from which your beef is served at your table. It's the most tender beef you'll ever eat.
What's more, Lowry's is bringing back the bone-in beef after a 12-year hiatus. Acting as a natural roasting rack, the meat has an extremely rich flavor and is incredibly moist. Pick a bottle from one of the best selections of wine in the city, and don't forget to order a side of the incredibly creamy creamed corn, which kids and adults alike will love.
Before finishing off with their truly sinful warm crumble chocolate cake, it's to die for.
Tangerine in Espa at Resorts World Sentosa is a hidden-away retreat in a beautiful, peaceful setting. Tangerine's menu promises delicious Asian Western fusion spa cuisine, with every dish focusing on being healthy and fresh. Celebrity chef Ian Kittichai told me why.
Chef Ian, what can diners expect at Tangerine under your guidance?
We basically providing spa cuisine, which is we're giving you portion control, healthy, and then tasty and yummy food. I would go back to basics, cooking really simple, and then you save the nutrient from vegetables, trying to give it the steam or bake technique cooking. So those technique cookings I'm using in my cuisine. We have a new chili baked black cod. So basically we're making a marinade from our fresh herb gardens here and then mix the paste together with the green chili, then coat it, bake it in the oven for like 8 minutes. And then you get like really nice juicy fish. For tangerine here, I think it's really, you want to go back to something simple, eating healthy, living healthy, and then, feeling healthy.
I love to eat healthily, but I find that taste is often compromised. Here at Tangerine, the food is healthy and incredibly tasty. My pomelo salad is fresh and delicate, and the prawn risotto is rich and flavorful.
Over Easy is a tastefully designed homage to the American diner that blurs the lines between drinking and dining.
Expect a menu of great favorites from the States like milkshakes, cold beer, and exclusive all-American cocktails in a great setting inspired by classic American diners.
Over Easy's location is also hard to beat. Right on the water with a stunning view of the majestic towers of Marina Bay Sands.
Try the burgers and their legendary spicy wings, washed down with a milkshake as the sun sets on Marina Bay.
And of course, don't miss the amazing Marina Bay light show from the very best seats in the house.
Located on Sentosa's most private strip of sand, the award-winning Tanjong Beach Club has been drawing in the crowds of both locals and visitors alike with its successful blend of casual sophistication, great food, unrivaled location, and legendary parties. It's no wonder this is one of Singapore's most favorite beach destinations. The restaurant is open for lunch and dinner, with a menu offering fresh, healthy cuisine with signature dishes like the warm octopus salad, the grilled whole ruby snapper, and the Tanjong burger. Thank you. I recommend trying their elderflower grapefruit fizz, perfect for a hot day in the sun. Pure bliss. Conveniently located on the 55th floor of Ion Orchard on Orchard Road, Singapore's premier shopping belt, Luke Mangan's Salt Grill and Sky Bar is perched seemingly in the clouds.
With a 180-degree view of the city from the highest point on Orchard Road, it offers spectacular views of the island and beyond. Salt Grill serves Luke Mangan's creative take on modern Australian cuisine, where the freshness and quality of the ingredients is paramount. Signature dishes include sashimi of kingfish, ginger, eschalot and goat's feta, and the glass Sydney crab omelette with enoki mushroom, herb salad, and a miso mustard broth.
It's the perfect place to watch the Singapore sunset as the night falls. I would advise arriving early for sundowners at the Sky Bar and free flow of champagne over stunning views of the sunset.
The location really comes into its own in the evenings though, so come for dinner as well.
Singapore's bar scene is pretty competitive. From trendy rooftops to hidden speakeasies, you really are spoilt for choice in a city that offers so much more than just your average watering hole. Join me as I take you on a journey to some of Singapore's trendiest, coolest and most unique bars. I'm starting my tour at the Cufflink Club, a Singaporean institution and home to some of the most unique drinks in town.
So Joel, tell me about the Cufflink Club.
Well, the Cufflink Club is my baby. It was born out of a need I saw in Singapore, a gap in the market for a bar that was come on, come all, lots of energy in the room, fantastic drinks, high level of service.
Wow. That's really good. It's zesty, it's got a bite, and it really packs a boozy punch. They're not messing around.
Next up, the Horse's Mouth, a very hidden gem tucked behind a Japanese ramen restaurant just off Orchard Road.
So Johan, tell me a bit about the Horse's Mouth.
Right, so over here with a cocktail bar, what we specialize in is doing cocktails based on what the guest likes, and we tailor that kind of stuff as much as we can to each individual guest. So what can I get for you?
I'm a huge gin person, so something in that spectrum would be fantastic.
Okay, we'll do something for you, yeah? So as I requested, Tanqueray 10 gin, we added Saint Germain, some fresh lemon juice, a homemade Sauvignon Blanc white wine reduction, and some fresh meat.
Oh wow, that is really nice.
So the next place is a little tricky to find, but tucked away among the shop houses on Amoy Street is a trendy hole in the wall that's full of character.
So yeah, the drink we're going to do today is going to be made with mezcal, fresh lime juice and some beetroot reduction. It doesn't really have a name because, we do custom drinks, so that's really about it,
The Spiffy Dapper is bespoke to the max. They don't even have a menu here, and every single drink is custom made to order. It's got a real Parisian feel here, which is miles away from being in the center of Singapore, and their drinks are seriously good.
Next up, Bitters and Love on Telok Ayer. Its rustic shophouse interior is really unpretentious. It's Singapore's bar scene stripped back to its authentic roots. And for drinks, well, what could be more Singaporean than a classic teh tarik cocktail? The traditional presentation is awesome, and the flavor really is something else.
So the last stop on my journey brings us to Boat Quay. Assam Cold Drink Store is a cozy little alcove on the second floor, and I've heard they serve some pretty creative cocktails. So let's go find out.
Assam's is Boat Quay's most chilled and humble hangout, a cozy space on the second floor with a great view and a team of mixologists who are serious about their work.
Wow, so this drink smells interesting yet strangely familiar. What's in it and what's it called?
It is called Tuck Cube. So what we do is we use Australian recipe Milo, mix it with bourbon and let it sit for about 2 days.
Wow, it's definitely worth it, I'll tell you that.
Well, it's been quite a journey through some of Singapore's most diverse drinking holes, but my night is only just beginning. Where to next? Join me next time to discover more of Singapore's most unique underground bars.
We're here at Level 33, the world's highest urban craft brewery. This elegant bar and restaurant is a must-visit for its range of fantastic traditional craft beers, all brewed brilliantly on the premises. I'm with Martin Bam at the city's ultimate rooftop bar, Level 33. Tell me a bit more about your beers.
This is our best-selling beer, that's the lager, based on a Viennese recipe. A pale ale is originating from England. This is our porter. Porter is the origin of stout, and then of course our very dark chocolatey coffee-colored stout.
Let's get into your menu. What food goes well with what beer?
Generally speaking, you could say that the lighter beers like the lager and the pale ale go better with lighter food like fish or white meat, and the darker beers accompany very well stronger dishes like game or our lamb shoulder.
Level 33 offers more than craft beers. Executive Chef Jamie Yeo's creative beer-infused menu of modern European dishes is well recognized by culinary enthusiasts. The dishes in the beer dining section of Level 33's menu is the perfect accompaniment to their range of delicious signature beers. But if beer isn't your tipple, you're in luck. Level 33 also has a fantastic selection of wine. My favorite dish? The lamb banjo. Meant for sharing. Maybe a little too big for me, but I'm going to give it a go. The lamb banjo is a prime cut of Australian Dorper lamb, slow roasted on the bone, not to be found anywhere else in Singapore. For a unique dining experience, try Level 33 Marina Bay Financial Centre. When in Singapore, Faber Peak Singapore is a must-visit. And when it comes to alfresco dining, nowhere else offers the kind of views and the unique range of food options as here at Faber Peak Singapore. The highest peak on our sunny island offers 3 fantastic and distinct dining experiences. Spuds and Aprons is a casual, chilled-out dining spot where you can get Eastern and Western dishes with panoramic city views. I always go for their chili crab in a tux, and for dessert, their jar of happiness. A 5-minute walk from Faber Peak, Faber Bistro is a great place to relax, rejuvenate, and take in some great views as you tuck into delicious food. Try the amazing crayfish linguine. But the most unique dining experience is undoubtedly the Singapore cable car skydining. Choose from 3 or 4 course meals on board this private cable car cabin as you watch the sunset. Eating is Singapore's national pastime, so of course our local delicacies here are absolutely delicious. There are a few dishes that I think you need to try: chicken rice, curry, Malay curry and Indian curry, roti prata, satay, and of course all the seafood. You've got grilled stingray, you've got things like tiger prawns, chili crab. The perfect place to eat all this wonderful seafood is here at Quayside Seafood at Clarke Quay. You get amazing views of the Singapore River and, of course, delicious food. That is amazing. This, ladies and gentlemen, is our national dish, the chili crab. This is one whole crab, by the way. It comes in a rich chili sauce. It's quite spicy, and generally, you know, it gets quite messy when you eat chili crab, but that's actually the fun part. The best part of the chili crab has to be the claw. Ta-da! And you know what you should do? You should pour more sauce over this chunk of crab meat right here, like that, and then use your hands and, well, dig in. Grilled to perfection. Check out how big this piece of prawn is. I'm gonna dip it in the special sauce and eat it. Boats going past in the sunset, cool breeze on my face, tuck it into delicious seafood. Life is good here in Singapore. They say it's the most important meal of the day, and I have to say, I couldn't agree more.
Wild Honey offers more breakfast options than anywhere else in Singapore. Their menu brims with authentic breakfast specialties from all over the world, served all day, every day. International favorites as well as a good selection for the more adventurous. Turkish breakfasts, Parisian French toast, Barbary comfy duck hash, and more.
I've decided to go for the Norwegian. Avocado, asparagus, poached egg, and smoked salmon with hollandaise sauce all over on a whole wheat brioche. Healthy and delicious.
Wild Honey has 2 locations, on the top level of Scott Square with a great balcony for alfresco dining, and their big new space in Mandarin Gallery, which has an unbeatable view overlooking Orchard Road. Right next door to Wild Honey and Mandarin Gallery, check out the only authentic New York deli in Singapore.
Sasha & Sons showcases authentic recipes of New York's iconic delis. Think incredibly juicy smoked pastrami, latkes, and smoked salmon, not to mention traditional bagels handmade every day. Try their scrambled eggs, caramelized onions, and smoked salmon bagel together with a nice cup of Common Man Roasters coffee.
Open every day from 10 a.m. till late, Sasha's is a little taste of New York in the heart of Orchard Road.
Clarke Quay is well known as the hub of nightlife here in Singapore. Among the many clubs and bars, Pump Room's prime location next to the fountain makes it one of the most popular.
Slap bang in the middle of Clarke Quay, Pump Room is hard to miss. It has become a local favorite as an after-work hangout for those wanting to dance the night away, serving cocktails, drinks, and a wide selection of Western food.
And not to mention the Pump Room's Pièce de Résistance, their award-winning range of craft beers, brewed on-site with only 4 ingredients: grain, hops, yeast, and water. Cheers!
Ladies get free flow of featured drinks every Wednesday.
Their menu of Aussie favorites provide the perfect start to a night on the town.
From tempura and pizzas to fresh grilled steaks and braised lamb shank, Pump Room's menu pairs perfectly with their beers and cocktails.
After you've had your fill, head to the dance floor to party the night away.
Pump Room's resident band and DJs play modern hits and classic anthems to keep you going until the early hours. Indulge in a sensational dining experience at Shiraz, Singapore's best choice for authentic Persian cuisine. Located at dynamic Clarke Quay, Shiraz offers comfortable dining both inside or al fresco. With nightly entertainment, Shiraz is an ideal location for either taking out business clients or a relaxed social get-together. You're watching Insider TV, the insider's guide to the world's most exciting cities.
first ever comedy roast of Singapore takes you on a hilarious whirlwind tour of the Lion City, featuring Crispy the Talking Cock and Cindy Fung. This is a real must-see while in town. Catch the show at Paulina Clarke Quay on August 15th, 22nd and 29th. The high-production Japanese stage show Takizawa Kabuki celebrates its 10th anniversary show at the MasterCard Theatres at Marina Bay Sands on the 18th of August until the 23rd. This is a theatre experience not to be missed. Watch an electrifying live show from the Grammy Award-winning rock band Imagine Dragons as they bring their Smoke and Mirrors tour to Singapore Indoor Stadium on August 25th. And coming this September is the much-anticipated Formula One Singapore Airlines Singapore Grand Prix at the Marina Bay Street Circuit. From September 18th to 20th, the event will showcase performances from world-class artists across the weekend. Buy tickets, packages and see the full event guide at singaporegp.sg.
Heading to Bangkok for a holiday in the coming months? Don't miss the 17th International Festival of Dance and Music.
The powerful festival of performing arts and music. Exotic moment with great light and sound. Impression from the best show worldwide. Bangkok's 17th International Festival of Dance and Music from September 11th to October 18th, 2015 at Thailand Cultural Center. Purchase your tickets at Thai Ticket Major. Organized by International Cultural Promotions Company Limited. Sponsored by. Once you miss, you have to attempt for a world tour to see.
Clarke Quay is home to countless bars, restaurants, and clubs. But if you only have one night to live it up by the river, where do you start? To help solve this dilemma, Edward and I hatched a plan to discover the best food and nightlife this vibrant area has to offer.
So I'm gonna try some East and some West, some Spanish tapas, maybe some Balinese food.
I'm thinking authentic Italian, some prime cuts of meat, and I'll experiment with exciting beverages from all across the world.
Sounds really good.
I know. Cheers. First on the menu for me, the steakhouse. It's been around for years, which says a lot in Singapore, and it's a bit of a local legend amongst meat lovers like myself.
The beef here is outrageously good, and make sure you try either the porterhouse or the ribeye.
I just adore Spanish food, and the menu at Octopus is packed with classics.
As well as the great food, you must try their sangrias. There's a new recipe every month.
I don't know about you, but I love pizza, and Motorino is a gem. Their first outlet in Singapore is a real hole-in-the-wall kind of place that's about one thing and one thing only, the food.
I think Sonia would be very proud of me for what could be more exotic than authentic Neapolitan pizza, tiramisu, and sparkling red wine flown directly from Italy.
Our food adventure isn't over yet. Next on the list for me is Bayang, one of my personal favorite restaurants in Singapore.
So I've gone for bebek betutu, which is something a little new for me. It's an Indonesian duck with lots of aromatic spices. Absolutely delicious.
So before meeting up with Sonia again, there's one last place I have to show you.
Beer Market is all about good food and great beer.
The cool thing about the beer market is that it's like a stock market. So the more demand for a beer, the higher the price. And these guys have got a lot of beer. We've got honey, banana bread, chocolate, and this bad boy here they call the Black and Blonde. Apparently it's half Guinness and half Erdinger. Let's see how it goes.
So how did you get on?
I did pretty well. I had authentic Italian, ribeye flown in from Australia, and beers from all over the world. Pretty exotic, I think you'll agree?
I'm impressed. Well, how about we try something authentically Asian?
Laksa?
Maybe.
Sonia. I don't know how you managed to do it, but that was actually a lot of fun.
I knew I'd convert you.
Care for a dance?
Well, sir, you are full of surprises.
That I am.
Check out Cuba Libre's in-house band from Monday to Sunday. Try some amazing, authentic cocktails and bring your dancing shoes.
Alright, so one last place before we call it a night.
Yeah, let's go out with a bang.
Le Noir is one of Clarke Quay's most happening clubs, and without a doubt, the best place to end a great night in Clarke Quay.
Wow, what a night.
I know. Some supper?
Hell yes.
Alright.
There's nothing more soothing after a long day than a bowl of bakute. Wouldn't you say?
The best place to get a real taste of Ireland without leaving the tropics is here at McGettigan's.
In a prime position on Clarke Quay, McGettigan's is easy to get to, and with the modern facade and decor, it's also hard to miss. Love sports? Me too. McGettigan's is well set up with all of the world's top sporting events live on HD screens, and us girls will love the gorgeous interior, not to mention some of the best Irish and international live music and comedy acts live on stage.
Of course, I'm here for the award-winning Irish food. Needless to say, I've gone for the full Irish breakfast, which is served all day. It's not for the faint-hearted, but I think I'm more than up to the task.
McGettigan's dinner menu also has a wide range of authentic Irish and Western options, from Black Angus sirloin steak to beer-battered fish and chips.
And of course, you cannot leave without having a pint of their famous black stuff. Probably the best pint of Guinness in Singapore.
Open every night, Le Noir is a premium bar and nightclub in a prime location on the Singapore River, Clarke Quay. My favorite night is Ladies' Night every Thursday, where ladies get up to 5 free drinks before midnight. A short stroll away is Bar Rose, part of one of Singapore's leading nightclubs, Attica. It's the perfect spot for pre-party drinks on the river, and their fresh fruit martinis are simply to die for. Then, head just opposite to Attica, where you can party on 2 floors of thumping beats until 5 a.m. every weekend. On Wednesday nights, ladies get in for free and receive up to 5 free drinks before midnight.
People come from all over the world to shop here on Orchard Road. The world's biggest brands, independent labels and boutiques, department stores, bars, restaurants, and no fewer than 22 malls litter a 2-kilometer stretch. It's a haven for shopaholics, and it's my favorite place to shop in Singapore. At one mall, you can get your feet massaged, get your run analyzed, send a unique postcard home to a loved one, and even get the dead skin eaten from your feet by little fish.
313 at Somerset, right above Somerset MRT station, and a 5-minute stroll from Orchard MRT is more than just a shopping mall. With some of the world's top fashion labels, a section especially for sports enthusiasts, an indoor street of food outlets, and some unique services that set this mall apart.
Before you start, to make life easier for yourself, get connected to the free Wi-Fi network and download Tring 313. It's a free location-based app that gives you personalized deals within the app itself, so you can purchase it and then pick up at concierge or the store itself.
313 at Somerset's retail outlets are spread over 8 levels, with a great range of modern fashion stores for young trendsetters.
Fashion is well covered here, from international labels like Forever 21, Zara and Cotton On, to fantastic homegrown labels like Charles and Keith. The shoes are so glamorous, but so affordable.
Level 4 is home to a great selection of sports stores, which offer a far greater range of sporting goods than the usual Orchard Mall.
iRun is dedicated to those who love running, me included. From shoes and apparel to more specialized products like running aids and cool gadgets to improve your run.
For soccer fans, Goal at 313 stocks everything you can think of, including replica kits for our very own Singapore Lions. 313 at Somerset is also home to some unique services and experiences, spas, professional hair salons, not to mention
the first scrapbook retail store of its kind in Southeast Asia, where you can make personalized, gorgeous postcards and cards to send home to loved ones.
And when hunger hits, 313 has you covered with Food Republic on the top floor, with a focus on Asian cuisine and a unique cluster of restaurants and bars on the ground floor. Don't miss Marché, a Swiss-themed market-style restaurant with live cooking stations serving a huge range of authentic Swiss food.
Before relaxing in one of the many bars along Discovery Walk on the ground level, it's a great place to meet friends, have a drink, have some dinner, and discuss purchases.
IMM, Singapore's largest outlet mall, boasts 3 floors of retail and F&B spaces, providing quality and value for some of the world's most popular and renowned brands.
With a vast array of outlet stores offering year-round discounts of up to 60%, IMM is just a free shuttle ride away from J-Cube and Westgate Mall and walking distance to Jurong East MRT station.
And if all the shopping gets too much, more than 40 delectable food options serving up everything from international cuisine to local favorites provide the perfect means to take a break.
Where better to start a day of shopping than here at one of my favorite brands, Coach.
Coach Outlet has a wide selection of modern luxury accessories and lifestyle collections for men and women, all exclusive to Coach Outlet. Right next door, Anya Bay's first outlet store in Singapore features a specially curated collection of outlet products exclusive to the store. Next stop, one of IMM's newest outlets.
Garage is Desigual's latest concept outlet store. I just love the design in this place. The fashion outlet by JG has so many world-renowned brand names, I don't know where to start.
Levi's, Cilio, Dockers, TM Lewin, New Look, Oshkosh Bagosh. The list goes on and it's all up to 70% off. Last but not the least, on my whistle-stop shop at IMM is Sakor Outlet.
Sakor Brothers' range of bespoke men's clothing is irresistible. It makes for the perfect gift for a friend or a loved one. Eager? Thank you. You just can't beat IMM for value. I must have saved a fortune here and on such great quality products.
When you come to IMM, enjoy tourist special privileges for even greater savings. Just present your passport at the customer service counter on level 2 to collect your tourist privilege booklet. What's more, after shopping, hop on the free shuttle bus to further explore nearby shopping malls J-Cube and Westgate.
IMM's vast range of outlet stores is unrivaled in Singapore. So to grab yourself a bargain, head over to IMM here at Jurong East today. The day is still young for me. Next stop, the West's newest family and lifestyle shopping experience, Westgate.
As well as 7 floors of fashion, lifestyle and F&B outlets, Westgate is Singapore's only mall with Westgate Wonderland, the largest fantasy garden-themed outdoor playground especially for kids. And you can also leave your precious ones in safe hands at Westgate Kids Club while you shop to your heart's content. When hunger hits, enjoy a bite to eat at one of 60 dining options, from bakeries to cafes, both indoors and outdoors at the courtyard, where you can even catch a live band at the weekends and have a beer and chill out at Broadside.
My exciting day of retail therapy would not be complete until I've experienced the last and most unique mall on my itinerary.
Offering somewhat more than the usual shopping experience, J-Cube is a leisure and entertainment mall like no other. J-Cube is home to Singapore's first Olympic-sized ice skating rink with a 460-seat gallery. This 1,800 square meter skating rink on level 3 even hosts international events and competitions and weekly disco on ice nights. J-Cube is also home to a karaoke joint Teo Heng and Shaw IMAX Theatre, playing the latest Hollywood blockbusters in IMAX 3D. And on level 2, J Avenue, an ever-changing street shopping experience, has a diverse range of 70 trendy and affordable stores offering the latest fashion, accessories, gadgets and gifts. With over 600 stores, countless dining options and a whole range of attractions for the whole family, IMM, J-Cube and Westgate malls together are a one-in-a-kind mega mall experience like no other in Singapore.
After a whole day's worth of serious shopping, I think I've definitely earned myself a rest. I can't wait to go through all my purchases at home. Set in the heart of Singapore's bustling Orchard Road, Mandarin Gallery is a haven for the more discerning fashionista.
From fashion and jewelry to accessories and even furniture, Mandarin Gallery offers an amazing spread of quintessential boutiques as well as international brands. And when you're ready for a quick time out, a lip-smacking range of eateries await.
On the second level, there's Inhabit, the other store, which showcases high-end fashion labels like Dion Lee, Richard Nicol, and Josh Good.
Japanese designer Yohji Yamamoto has teamed up with legendary sports brand Adidas to produce an innovative collection of men and women's apparel with the perfect blend of functionality and Yamamoto's signature sense of style.
If, like me, you appreciate a beautiful watch, come and see E. Collezione's bespoke collections here at the first flagship boutique in Singapore.
The bold and seductive store is as luxuriously playful as the bespoke timepieces on display.
I am so in love with this one.
With exclusive distribution rights for some of the most unique Japanese furniture designers, the craftsmanship and attention to detail in Atomi's range of furniture is absolutely second to none.
Now this place really sets the Mandarin Gallery apart.
Our tea stick is a tea house, art gallery and workshop all rolled into one.
What do you think?
And after a long day of shopping, drinking tea, and of course, painting, make the most of Mandarin Gallery's array of delectable eateries that cater for every taste.
And what could be better than a well-earned cup of coffee and a slice of cake here at the Providore?
From innovative boutique concepts to renowned international labels, Mandarin Gallery is Singapore's most unique shopping mall and offers Asia's most luxurious one-stop shopping experience.
Established in 1967, Larry Jewellery takes pride in premium craftsmanship and exquisite bespoke creations, timeless, classic and elegant. Only the highest quality materials are selected. Each piece is delicately handcrafted with precision and the highest standards of excellence. Larry Jewellery stores feature a VIP lounge for exclusive, personalised jewellery crafting, uniquely positioned to offer the ultimate luxury experience. A meticulous gem setting technique enables Larry Jewellery to create quality pieces that will not simply meet and satisfy your needs, but cater for your own personal tastes and preferences. Larry Jewellery is the exclusive distributor of the Lazar Diamonds, the world's most beautiful diamond, in Singapore and Indonesia since 1989. Larry Jewellery is an expert in creating customised jewellery pieces for special events and memorable occasions. Each design is of distinct quality. Larry Jewellery, masterful design, exquisite artistry.
Tune into next month's show for even more insider knowledge, and remember, watch the whole show online every month on the Insider TV website and our dedicated YouTube channel.
The Singapore River, the heart of this bustling city, the origin of its wealth, and now one of Asia's most beautiful and well-kept waterways, with the most exciting, most luxurious, and most authentic attractions the Lion City has to offer, stretched all along its banks. All 3.2 kilometres of the Singapore River has played a pivotal role in the development of Singapore for over 150 years. From the early days as the biggest free trade port in Asia and the very place that Sir Stamford Raffles first landed, to today, home to vibrant dining and nightlife areas, as well as an array of museums, theatres, and even sculptures and artworks that depict Singapore's past and present.
3 lively and distinct quays along the river are home to some of Singapore's most unique dining and lifestyle experiences.
Robertson Quay is the most laid back of the 3 quays, and plenty of cafes, bars and restaurants provide a welcome respite from the frenetic pace of the city. Clarke Quay is where the party's at every night, an entire undercover district home to the trendiest and hippest clubs and bars. And if you're lucky enough to be in town for a special occasion, such as Halloween or New Year, Clarke Quay really is the place to be. Indulge in some riverside retail therapy at Clarke Quay Central, with no fewer than 5 themed levels of modern retailers and 25 restaurants.
Boat Quay was once the busiest part of this old port. Now, a cute row of converted shophouses and one of Singapore's most eclectic and diverse areas, with high-end restaurants, alfresco dining, and lively bars and pubs. In August this year, Singapore reaches an important milestone in the life of a young country that has changed so much since its birth just 50 years ago.
Since 1965, the Singapore River has been at the centre of the transformation of the city, from a busy trading hub to the vibrant area of lifestyle shopping and dining that it is today.
How better to celebrate the birthday of this young nation than by being hurtled through the air at up to 100 kilometers per hour?
The aptly named G-Max is not for the faint-hearted, slingshotting you skyward at up to G-Force 5. Needless to say, if you do it before dinner.
Where better to celebrate SG50 than at one of Singapore's best fine dining Italian restaurants?
L'Operetta is an intimate space in the heart of Boat Quay that serves exquisite Italian cuisine and a romantic alfresco area right on the river.
And after dinner, just up the road is one of my favourite hidden spots for a nightcap.
Southbridge's rooftop is famous for its view of the river and skyline, as well as its selection of cocktails cooked up by award-winning mixologists. Celebrate Singapore's 50th birthday in style at one of the many bars and restaurants along the Singapore River.
The river is the perfect place to start your adventure here in Singapore. From history and heritage to high-end dining, from trendy clubs to more eclectic experiences, the Singapore River really is where it all began.